everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Madison. I'm so happy you're here. Today's video is a very exciting one. I feel like I say that at the beginning of every video, but this one really is exciting because it's a first week of school vlog and I cannot believe it's already here. It's currently Monday and our first day of school is this Wednesday. So today we had some meetings from like 9 to 11, then we had the rest of our day in our classroom with our team teacher, just kind of like going over plans for the week, making sure that we are all good to go. If you're new around here, I am a third-year teacher, first time teaching kindergarten, so there's been a lot to learn. I'm also at a new school. So we actually went back to school, like starting meetings and stuff like that 3 weeks ago. So I've been back in the routine of things for almost a month now, so I'm feeling really ready. I'm glad that we went back early because I'm feeling really ready now for the kids to come this week because I've had almost a month to kind of get back into routine, get used to waking up early, and also just like get my stuff together and get ready to be a teacher again. I'm definitely nervous. Don't get me wrong. It's not all just like happy and excitement over here. I'm definitely a little nervous, a little stressed because there's definitely a lot to do, but I'm very, very excited. And I think it's going to be a really good week and a really good year. At least I'm speaking that positivity into the universe. I think it's gonna be a really good year. But as you guys just saw, I just went around and wrote names on the back of all the seat sacks. We are about 3 short, so we just ordered some that should be in. I like overnight shipped them. They should be in tonight. Put all their name tags down and stuff this week, and we have all of our first day of school stuff ready to go. I'll kind of go over our first day of school plans with you guys. So the first day of school is a half day, so we get out early at like 11:50, so we're only here for a few hours, which is really, really nice because with any grade, with any age, it's nice to just have that day really short, but especially with kindergarten because this is their first time ever being in a classroom for most of them. So it's going to be really, really nice that we're only here for a few hours that day. And honestly, that day we're keeping it very chill, not really like any strict plans. We're just going to introduce them to the classroom, introduce them to each other, introduce ourselves. We're going to go over just a few routines, just like sitting on the carpet, how we line up, how we walk in the hallway, how we use the bathrooms. Like it'll pretty much just be a day to just like introduce them to everything and go over a lot of routines and procedures. Although I'm sure we'll be doing that like every single day in kindergarten. Have little name tags for all of them to wear that say their name. I think that's really good, especially for kindergartners, to learn each other's name the first day of school. I'm going to take a picture of them holding a first day of kindergarten sign. I have this for download on my TPT. If you guys want to download this for your own grade level, my teacher pay teacher is always linked down below. And then of course we're going to read first day jitters on the first day of school. And then we're going to do jitter juice. So we're just going to, I think we're gonna do Sprite. I know some people do like actual juice, but I think we're gonna do Sprite since it has like bubbles in it. And then I think we're gonna put like a Skittle in each one of them to make it like turn colors. Let me know what you guys do. If you've done first day jitters and the jitter juice before, let me know if that's what you guys have done. And first day jitters kind of talks all about like emotions and how you feel. So we're gonna take the opportunity to go over our zones of regulation, which is just talking about feelings, emotions, all of that stuff, and we're going to kind of go over like an anchor chart and have the students come up one by one and move their clip to the emotion that they're feeling that day, if they're feeling excited or nervous. We're going to practice sitting on the carpet like I said, but other than that we'll spend some time practicing lining up, practicing going to the bathroom. Unfortunately, the only downside to this week is that it's supposed to be 101, I think, in Missouri, so we're not going to be able to do outdoor recess, which is a huge bummer, especially in kindergarten because they really need that time to like get outside, run around, get their energy out. So we're just going to have to get creative with recess time. If it happens to be not crazy hot out like they're expecting, we'll go outside, but right now they're calling for I think 101 and the feels like temperature to be up to like 115, so it's definitely too hot for the little ones to be outside like running around. It's too hot for us to even stand out there. So let me know what you guys do if you're a kindergarten teacher or any grade level teacher for indoor recess, because we have some ideas up our sleeves that we can use. Like we can do goat noodles, we can turn on like Wild Kratts, a show, we can do centers, so we can have different toys around the room so they can choose their own center of things to play with, things like that. We can do art time so we can get out like coloring stuff. So we're trying to be creative with it because typically we have 3 recesses a day in this kindergarten classroom. I know not every school does, but we do 3 a day and they're each 15 minutes. which I really, really like that we have those spaced out throughout the day just to get out of the classroom because they're so little. I don't feel like they should be in a classroom for 8 hours a day. They need to have some breaks. We need to like spice it up for each recess. We don't want to just do the same thing. If we have to have indoor recess 3 times a day, we want to be able to do something different each time to keep them engaged and having fun without them just like letting loose and running around the room like crazy. We want to keep it like structured fun. So let me know what you guys usually do for indoor recess, but that's kind of our plan right now. And then on half days, we do have lunch in the classroom. So they're going to have sacked lunch for all the kids and we're just going to eat in the classroom with them and we'll talk over kind of just like lunch norms. And eventually we will be going to the cafeteria. The kindergartners will eat in a cafeteria. But for the half day, we're going to just practice eating lunch in the classroom. And then that's pretty much our day. After recesses, bathroom breaks, lunch, which takes up a lot of time, it's pretty much going to be practicing dismissal. So we'll practice, I think we'll have like a cleanup song at the end of the day. And then yeah, we'll just practice our dismissal routines and that'll be the end of our day. So that's kind of nice that Wednesday is going to be like a quick day because I'm sure it's going to be crazy and exhausting. And then Thursday and Friday will be full days. So we'll be here from pretty much 8 to 4. Kids will be here from like 8:30 to 3:30. And for those days, we're going to kind of play it by ear. We don't have like super structured plans. We just have a few things that we think we want to do during the day, but it just all depends on the type of class that you have, how that first day went, if there's anything else that we need to go over. But I'm pretty sure that Thursday and Friday, again, we'll probably spend most of the days just going over routines and procedures in the classroom and out of the classroom. I think we are doing a kind of like scavenger hunt around the school. So we're going to visit the bathrooms, the cafeteria, the gym, like our principal office, and we're going to talk about each of those. It's like, I think it goes along with the Pete the Cat Rockin' in My School Shoes or something like that. It's like some Pete the Cat book where he goes to school. So look into that if you want to do some sort of like school scavenger hunt. We're going to do one that goes off of the Pete the Cat book. And yeah, we're just going to take our class and go all around the school and just show them where everything is. So I think that'll be really good. I think we're doing that on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, we have very loose plans this week just because we know we're going to be spending most of the time just talking about how to be a kindergartner, how to be in school, how to sit in your chair. It's going to be a lot of redirecting. So we're not trying to be like too structured with academics this week. And then next Monday is when we will really start. We'll start foundations, our reading curriculum, we'll start math, writing, and we'll eventually start doing small groups where we'll start assessing. I think we'll start that pretty early during our first full week of school, which I'll vlog all of that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I'm very excited to be back in the classroom. If you're new, I took last year off, a little break, a little hiatus from the classroom, and it was much needed, and I feel very refreshed and ready to come back into the classroom. I know kindergarten will come with its own challenges, but I'm choosing to come in with a positive attitude every day. I think that was my problem before, and look at it from a more positive perspective. So yeah, I'm very excited. I am done here in the classroom today. It is going on 3:45, so I need to get going. But we are pretty much all ready for Wednesday. We have their seat sacks ready and stocked. We have Play-Doh in their little colored tubs because when they come in, they're just gonna play with Play-Doh. As you see, I have Plan Book up on my computer right now. If you guys are familiar with it, you probably recognized it. We are doing Plan Book at this school just to, as a grade level, stay organized with our plans. That way we can share our plans with our co-teacher, with our principal, or our kindergarten team, and just make sure we're all on the same page. So I've used Plan Book before for lesson planning at a previous school that I taught at. Let me know if you guys have used it before, but I really like it. It definitely keeps you really organized. And this is just gonna be like our way of planning. I'll kind of show you what it looks like. So it just goes day by day and then subject by subject. As you see, we planned for a few subjects so far, and then you can type in kind of what you're doing for each subject. So we have a few that we didn't plan for next week just because we don't know how that's going to go. But yeah, I really like it. That'll be how I plan versus usually have a like teacher planner. This is just a planner, like a calendar that I'm going to use to keep track of things throughout the year, but that will be how I lesson plan and everything on Plan Book. So if you're looking for a better way to like stay organized, maybe something like online that you can do, I really like Plan Book, and I think it's completely free. Okay, I am done for the day. Tomorrow they are giving us the day off. I think I forgot to mention that. they're just giving us the entire day off on Tuesday to rest, relax, and prepare for school on Wednesday, since we will have a busy Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday starting school year off. So tomorrow I have some things on my to-do list, like chores wise, that I want to get done, but other than that, I'm just taking the day to kind of chill out and relax and just treat it like my last official day of summer break. So if I have time to check in with you tomorrow, I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Tuesday night. I just got out of the shower. Didn't really get a chance to check in at all today because it was a super busy, productive day, just doing things around the house, ran a few errands, had to return some things, went grocery shopping, just had a nice day, a little me day. Like I just did a bunch of stuff that I had on my to-do list for a long time. And I'm really glad that they gave us today off before the first day of school, because it's really nice just to get like a little breather before you go into like a crazy day that is the first day of kindergarten. So, but I'm feeling really excited. I'm about to sit down and curl my hair, because I like to curl my hair the night before so that when I sleep on it, it kind of like settles. And yeah, I'm picking out my outfit for the first day tomorrow, and I'm just getting excited for it. I know it's going to be a crazy day, as the first day always is, but I'm ready for it. I'm going to get to school a little bit early just to get there and kind of like get in the zone. The kids don't arrive until 8, but I think I might get there around like 7:15, just to have a good like 45 minutes before kids come rolling in. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Wednesday, happy first day of school. I cannot believe the day is here, but I am so excited. I'm in a really good mood, and I'm ready to go in there and see my little kinder babies. It is 7 in the morning. I got up extra early this morning. I mean, 6 o'clock, that's early to me, because school, like I said last night, they'll get here around 8, so I wanted to get here like an hour early just to have time to like center myself before all the chaos happens. So yeah, I'll take you guys along with me as much as I can. Obviously not really able to film while the kinders are in the room, but I will definitely check in with you guys. Like I said, today's a half day, so we get out at 12. I think dismissal is at 11:50. And then I think some of the kindergarten team is going out for lunch afterwards. So wish me luck. I'm very excited. I'm definitely a little nervous. I have like the first day jitters, but Kyle told me this morning, he's like, once you get in there and the kids come in, it'll be like muscle memory, like everything will come back naturally to you. So I'm trying to remember that. It's been a while since I've been like the main teacher in a classroom. I've subbed for like the last year, but as you guys know, that's just a totally different ball game whenever you're subbing versus the main teacher. Definitely lots of nerves, but mainly just excited. So I will check in with you guys and let you know how the day's going in a little bit. All right, you guys, we did it. It is the end of the day. It is, feels like 114 outside. I think it's like 101. Crazy hot. We were able to take the kids out at like 9 a.m. this morning for 5 minutes. Like literally at 9 a.m. it was already almost 100 degrees, which is insane. But you guys, it was the best day. Like, it was exhausting, tiring. It was a lot, it was stressful at times, but honestly, it was pretty much what I expected when it came to kindergarten for the very first day of school when they know nothing. But I had such a good day. Like, I really enjoyed the day. I thought it was fun. Our class is so sweet. We even thought a lot of the kids that we had like concerns about during parent-teacher conferences, honestly, when they're not with their parents, I feel like it's a completely different kid. They came in today and were so well behaved, so sweet. I know there's definitely a honeymoon phase for the first couple weeks, so some of them will be more shy now than they will in a couple weeks from now. But for the most part, I feel like the kids were great. Obviously, it's the first day, so we had low expectations. A lot of them didn't know anything. They didn't know anything about school, how to sit, how to listen, how to come to the carpet. But that's okay, because we're going to teach them. And I just constantly remind myself, like, it's the first day, the first weeks. It's gonna be hard at first. They're 5, some of them are 6. Like, they have never done this before. So, yeah, I know that with time, it'll get a lot better too. But for the most part, I feel like it went so well. Okay, just made it back home. It was way too hot in the car. But yeah, today it went really well. So pretty much everything went according to plan. I mean, we didn't really have like a strict plan. Like I said, we were just kind of winging it, just seeing how the day would start and going from there. And it went pretty good. All of our kids showed up, which is great. They all showed up around 8 o'clock and they all came at the same time. So literally at 8 a.m., like, kids came pouring in. Like, at least 15 of our kids and their parents came walking in at 8 a.m. So it was like, okay, it's go time. So they all walked in and they did really good coming in, sitting down at their tables. We had a little thing of Play-Doh sitting on top of their table for them to play with. And that was a really good idea because it made them all excited to come in, gave them something to do when they sat down, just kept them occupied so that we could greet everyone else when they came in, and also just like helping them find their cubbies, putting their backpacks away. All of them had like a bunch of supplies in their backpacks, so there was just a lot for us as teachers to do whenever they came in, which is why it was so nice having another teacher, because I'm used to doing all this by myself. So having another adult in there that I could be like greeting while she's putting away the backpacks and vice versa was so nice. And then we had about 30 minutes of just like finishing breakfast, playing with Play-Doh, just kind of like getting started for the day. And then we brought them over to the carpet. So we practiced carpet time a few times today. We practiced just like sit on the carpet, how we listen, what that looks like, sounds like, all of that good stuff. And then we practiced going to the bathrooms. So we had a whole like slideshow that we went over of how to go to the bathroom responsibly, and then we went over how to stand in line, how to walk in the hallways, all of that stuff. We went outside for like 5 minutes at 9:45, I think I already said that, and it was way too hot. Like, it was insane. Even the kids were like, can we please go back inside? So we're like, okay, they don't even want to be out here, like, let's go back inside. And so we ended up just having a little bit of like indoor recess. We just had some playtime. We just gave them toys at each of their tables, which they actually did really well with. Like, they all shared and had fun. I thought they'd be like fighting over wanting to play with toys at other tables, but they stayed at their tables and just played with what they had. So that was really great. We did a Go Noodle. We read First Day Jitters, which I love, such a good book. And we talked about how even the teachers get nervous sometimes too. We had a little like zones of regulation talk. So we have this poster that has like happy, sad, angry, excited, nervous, just all emotions on it. And we had them come up and put their clip with their name next to the emotion that they're feeling. And a lot of them were really excited, but there were definitely some that were like nervous and scared to come to kindergarten for the first time. So we just talked about how like that's okay, even your teachers get nervous. So yeah, I mean, overall, considering it's literally their first day ever in school for most of them, like, I felt like the day went really good. So tomorrow, that's another story. Today was only a half day. We were definitely ready to leave by noon, but tomorrow we'll be there until 3:30. So we'll see how that goes with a lot longer of a day, more recesses that we won't get to go outside for. We'll have to have indoor recesses again tomorrow because it's supposed to be in the hundreds. So we're just gonna have to like get creative with our indoor recess time, but yeah, I will definitely update you guys on how tomorrow goes. I'm a little nervous for it because I'm exhausted and it's a short day today, so I can only imagine how tired I'm gonna be tomorrow. We just went and got lunch, by the way. It's going on 2:15 now because me and the girls from my kindergarten team went and got lunch together. So that was kind of nice just to like debrief. We just like vented about our days and talked about like the good, the bad, all of it. And it's so fun just having like a group of teachers that you can just hang out with and just kind of like decompress with and vent to and stuff about everything. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm loving my school, loving my class and my kindergarten team, and we'll see how tomorrow goes.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything.
Good morning, happy Thursday. It is the first full day of kindergarten. Definitely a little tired this morning. I literally went to bed at 8:30 last night, you guys, and I'm still tired. So yesterday was an exhausting day, and I'm sure today is gonna be extra exhausting, but I'm excited for it. As you guys saw, I just brought in some yoga mats. People saw me walking in with them, were like, what are you doing with those? These are from Five Below. They're actually so cute. They have little smiley faces on them. I got 2 different prints. They were only $5 a piece, so we ordered 10, even though we have 20 kids, but we're gonna cut them in half and use them as little sit spots if we go outside, because we have this like huge field next to our building. So a lot of times we take the kids out, and eventually, not like today when it's 110 degrees, but eventually we'll do like reading breaks out there or just like activities outside, so they can bring a little mat out there. We got that idea from a first grade team across the hall. They have little mats for them to sit on, so I thought that was genius. And these mats are really inexpensive, but they're actually pretty thick, pretty good quality. So we're gonna cut those up today, and then we just have these little tote bags hanging under their cubbies, and we just put one mat in each of the tote bags, and then they can just grab a bag and head outside. And then this is our recess bin, by the way. I know it's kind of ugly, but it just holds all of our balls and stuff for whenever we go outside. So we just keep that there so the last person in line can grab it. We also moved this like 6 cube storage unit that we had under here because we realized we're gonna need some more room to hang backpacks. So we moved the storage unit over here just to use as like a charging station for our iPads, and also just like extra storage back here. I know it's not pretty with all the wires, but we gotta charge the iPad somehow, so we're just going to use this for like small group storage, and then that for iPads and for charging and stuff like that. All of the kindergarten teachers are wearing these Barbie themed t-shirts today. So freaking cute. It was one of the ideas of a kindergarten teacher on our team, and she actually made these t-shirts herself, I think with her Cricut, and they turned out so cute. It just says, come on teacher, let's go teach. We're all wearing them, so hopefully we'll get a cute little group picture in our outfits today. All right, I am going to sit down and relax for a little bit. We have about 20 minutes till kids come. I brought an energy drink to drink this morning, but I don't like drinking them on an empty stomach, so I'm gonna eat a banana. Just gonna kind of go over plans for today. We don't, again, my hair is like crazy today. We don't really have like super intense plans for today. We're honestly just gonna take the day to go over routines and procedures again, how to sit on the carpet, how to sit at our tables, how to listen, all that stuff, because yesterday was only a half day. So we feel like today we are gonna get into like a more strict routine today. Yesterday we obviously couldn't do our full routine because it was only a half day. So today we're gonna start off like strong with our routine, just because at this age they really need consistency. They need to know like what they're walking into every day. So they're gonna come in, sit down, have some morning work, and then we're gonna come over to the carpet and start our day. So hopefully today goes well. I will keep you updated. Of course, we may not get like even a tiny little break today, because even though the kids are eating lunch in the cafeteria, we have to walk them there, show them how to get lunch, like show them how to walk in line, how to sit down, you know, so like our normal 30-minute lunch will maybe be like 5 or 10 minutes by the time we get the kids in there, get their lunches, get them sat down. And then they do have specials today, which is exciting. So I guess we do have that like 45-minute break, but I'm not sure. We may have to stay in there for specials for a little bit just to get them like acclimated. So today will not be full of a lot of breaks. We'll definitely be with the kids majority of the day still, and it's still 100 degrees outside. So we're gonna have indoor recess 3 times today again. So wish us luck. I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day. All right, it is the end of the day. I'm sorry I've only been checking in like the beginning and end of the day, but as you guys know, the first days of school, the first weeks of school are crazy, and there's obviously no time to check in. And we ended up getting a little bit of a break today during lunch. We actually had about 15 minutes. Not bad, after we got our kids settled in at lunch and everything. And then we do have specials, so we actually had about a 40-minute break, which was amazing and much needed for us to just like come in our room and like sit in silence and take a deep breath. It was so nice. But it was another really good day. It was long. Like, I swear, if kindergarten could be a half day every day, it'd be much better for everyone involved. Like, at this age, they get so tired by the end of the day. They just couldn't focus on anything. So let me know if you're a kindergarten teacher or just if you teach little ones, what you do at the end of the day to kind of like get their energy back up, get them to focus, because we tried to do Haggerty, which is our phonics curriculum, and they were just not about it. Like, they could not focus, and that's a really important task, something that we do every day, that I'm thinking we need to move that up to the beginning of the day because it's so important. I want them to be engaged during it, but at the end of the day they were just like zoning out. They weren't even like acting up or misbehaving, they're just all zoning out. You could tell they were just so tired, and maybe it'll get better. I'm sure once they get more used to these long days that they'll be able to focus more at the end of a long day. But I think it was just really hard for them since they're not used to being at a school for 8 hours a day. And some of them have before care and after care, so they're literally here from like 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's crazy. Like, that's a really long day for a 5-year-old. So, and we don't have rest time, or we don't have nap time in kindergarten. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. Some schools do, we don't at this school. So we incorporate rest time into our day. So in the second half of the day, we do 15 minutes of rest. We turn off the lights, we turn on some music, they can eat a snack, and they can rest their head. Not necessarily sleep, but they can just rest. So I think that's really important because at this age, it gets really exhausting being here all day, and they need time just to like decompress and rest. So yeah, but other than that, it's going really good. We've had to make some adjustments to our day, move some kids around, change some carpet and line spots, as you always do. We've had to kind of adjust like our schedule, just getting to know our class, getting to know our management styles together as teachers, but everything's going really good. Just very tired. It's like these first days of school, you literally feel like you ran a marathon by the end of the day. Like, I think we checked and we had like 6,000 steps already today, which is a lot considering we do sit in our chairs. It just goes to show like how much you walk in circles around the classroom all day long. And then like our school is on a big campus. If you're new around here, I teach at a charter school, so it's a big K through 8 campus, or a pre-K through 8 campus. So in order to take them to gym or to lunch, it's actually in other buildings. So we have to walk outside and go across campus. So it's a lot, especially for the little ones with little legs. We walk around a lot. But yeah, it's going really good. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I promise in future vlogs I'll be able to show more of like what we're doing in the classroom and show you activities. We're not doing too much academics yet. We're pretty much just trying to get the basics, the foundations down of how to be a person in school. So that's kind of what our days consist of right now. We have one more day until the weekend, and I am so thankful that we started school on a Wednesday. I cannot imagine starting school on a Monday, because if we had 3 more days to go, it would be really tough to keep going because these first days are so tiring. But we have a full week next week, so stay tuned. All right, I'm about to go home. We do typically have to stay until like 4 o'clock. The kids leave usually by 3:30, 3:40, they're all gone, and then we stay. But it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm about to head out. I think Kyle's already home. So I'm just gonna go home and zone out for the rest of the evening. That's the best way to find balance between teaching and a personal life. Just don't take work home with you. If you gotta stay at school for a little bit, like seriously, just stay like a half hour, get some stuff done. I personally would rather come in early than stay late because at the end of the day, my brain is so fried. I feel like in the morning it's more of like a fresh slate. I'm ready to come in and get back to work. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're tired, just go home. Work will always be there. There will be more to do the next day. Find that balance, go home and just get work completely off your mind and relax. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go home, eat dinner, and just relax. And then I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Friday. I just ran to the store to get some pictures of our kiddos printed out. We took some first day of school pictures of them holding a sign that said first day of kindergarten, and we are going to print them out and put them on little cardstock with their name on it and like their teacher's name and the year, just as a little gift to bring home for mom and dad. So we thought that would be cute. I'm very happy that it's Friday. I'm going to the lake after school today, so I'm going to try to leave at contract hours, get home and pack and head out on the road. But yeah, I'm really excited for today, so let's get started. Officially the end of the day, the end of a very long week. Today actually kind of flew by though. Like I feel like in kindergarten you are go 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 all day, that you don't even have time to look at the clock unless you're going somewhere else. And before you know it, we looked at the clock, it was like 2 o'clock. We're like, oh my gosh, we only have an hour left of our day. So I feel like the day went by really fast. It was another good day. We are making a lot of progress. I feel like every single day in kindergarten they're learning so much, but their brains are like sponges, so I feel like they're learning a lot and they're making a lot of progress. Every single day is so much better, and that's what I've always heard about kindergarten. Like, don't worry, it gets better. By the end of the year, it's like you won't even recognize your class. So I can already tell just in 3 days, I know it's only been 3 days or 2.5 days, they've already made so much progress than the first day that they were here for the half day. So I can only imagine how much progress they'll make by the end of the year. So very happy. We are having such a good year already, a good start to our year at least. As you guys saw, I just printed out some new name tags because a couple reasons. The foundations when we printed out were way too big. It took up like their entire little table. There wasn't much room for them to write and they were just getting like ripped off of there. So we're gonna figure out another way to put this down. I mean, the Velcro was fine. We just didn't have enough Velcro on the back of it to keep it down, so we might just put a little bit more on it so that it's not like sliding around quite as much. But yeah, I found these on TPT. They were free. I just typed in, I feel like I typed in like kindergarten or educational name tags because I wanted some with the alphabet, shapes, colors, left and right, but still with like the line to write their name. There's also a little number line on the bottom. So yeah, I really like these. They're from TPT. All right, like I said, I'm going to the lake after school today. We're having a little cousins weekend. A couple of my uncles have lake houses, so a bunch of the cousins are having a little cousins weekend. We're all getting together, staying at the lake house together, going out on the boat tomorrow. Kyle's gonna come, so yeah, I'm really excited for that. It'll feel like a nice little break from school. It'll feel like summer still because it's going to be 100 degrees outside on the boat. But yeah, it'll be a fun, relaxing weekend. I'm going to end off this first day / first few days of school vlog. I'm definitely going to vlog next week because next week is going to be our first full week of school. We're starting curriculum. It's not just going to be learning the foundational skills like sitting and writing and listening. It's going to be more instructional. So there's going to be a lot more prepping on our end. So I will definitely take you guys along with me through all of that prepping and everything like that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this back to school vlog. If you're enjoying this back to school content, give this video a thumbs up and definitely subscribe so that you don't miss my future videos. If you're not subscribed, hit that button down below and make sure you hit that notification bell so that it alerts you whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far,